Test, test, test. Hello guys, it's Francis and Dad. Welcome to my channel and the program of entrepreneurship from scratch. So today I'd like to share a couple of ideas regarding how to outsource projects, office, workplace tasks from large companies, especially IT companies such as Atlassian, IBM, some other major banks in Australia, in America, etc. Especially those banks, major banks that tend to employ a large IT infrastructure to maintain and to keep their respective users' information highly confidential and highly impossible to crack. So without further ado, let us begin to make the ideas flow and pop out. First of all, I managed to get in contact with one of my friends who are currently still working, not exactly working for Atlassian, but he's got some knack and whack for tech, especially software development. And he told me that first of all, you will need a strong team if you wish to outsource, if you wish to outsource projects, lots of unwanted projects and tasks from their employees. And you also need a system, a CRM system. You can see a sound example from businesscraft.com.au. And Businesscraft, it seems to specialize in providing, in designing and providing web apps for construction companies, to monitor and fast track their projects of each developers, building developers, to clear the ambiguity here. They monitor the progress for their respective building developers who are currently working on each individual project. Or I'm not 100% certain that their projects can be either a combined one or individuals by individuals, or kind of both. So I guess you guys, I will have to ask help. I will have to ask for help from you guys. See if you guys can find out, or if you guys if there are some of you who happen to at least worked at Businesscraft or Atlassian for a couple of years, and you decided to switch your jobs, and feel free to post your critics, your comments, and feel free to correct anything that I have falsely stated, or anything inaccurate or false that I said. Don't hesitate to give your opinions, and don't be scared of sarcastic comments, things like that. Yeah, it's if we are to learn, or if we are to develop new skills, and if we are to sharpen these skills that we newly develop, we must not fear making mistakes and losing faces and even losing our rep and dignity. Sometimes we just have to bend, we just have to bend and stay humble in front of the seniors, in front of those senpais. You know what I mean? Yeah. And on the other hand, to remain, as a large IT enterprise who managed to monopolize nearly 60% of the local Aussies online collaboration app, Atlassian, they don't seem to bother, providing their help desk support to their customers in the form of telephone, either in the form of telephone support or face-to-face consultation support. They seem to have a far more efficient model or method to actually answer lots of FAQs, frequently asked questions beforehand, and they compiled them into an online menu for end users to check them out from time to time in case a problem happens to develop or happens to occur. And what else? Yes, so to summarize, my second point here is they don't have a service desk and they don't have a issue tracking system. They just provide you online menu and the forum to post, for you to post your questions there and wait and hope to get a specialist or an expert from within the company to answer or to respond to your concerns online. Yeah, so back to my third point here. As for Atlassian, say for example, what else? Systems administration. Yes, systems administration. They also seem to actually hybridize a couple of job positions to actually increase the overall efficiency. So they seem to have an eye for talent, especially for those who are highly capable of multitasking and who are highly capable of multidisciplinary subjects and skills. Project management, especially. Yeah. So, for example, Jira, they have one of their most featured product called Jira. They actually use this Jira product has managed to infiltrate into most of the Aussies domestic medium-sized to large-size enterprises. No matter such large enterprise has a focus on IT or not, those large business entities can include, but are not limited to hospitals, universities, and even commissioners' offices. Even to even lots of government agencies, they have been implementing Atlassian's system. So that's what I also managed to discover myself. After this friend of mine, he gave me some pretty useful hints. That's so we just have to respect. We just have to show deep and gigantic respect to Atlassian. So I shall not keep you too long in front of the computer monitor. I shall leave those more detailed and specific analysis and the outcomes of my observations on Atlassian. I shall leave these to my next video on YouTube. Just to keep my video as concise and as useful as possible. As useful and as concise as I can manage to make it possible. So, thank you very much for listening and watching. I'm your host, Francis Andet. Stay tuned, God bless, and don't forget to spread the message by sharing this video clip. I won't force you to subscribe to my channel if my video doesn't please you that much. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and I shall see you on the next video on YouTube. Stay awesome, God bless, and enjoy weekend. Cheers.